Hello, children of the night, and welcome to Tarot Nights with the Hanged Empress. Here we do shadow work following the moon.
Yo, VI, play the beat.
Throw the book at him, Sagittarius. I just really felt like doing that. How prepared are you? How set up are you? How ready are you to go? Not very, huh? You thought you had it? Did you think you had it? I thought I had it. Microphone wasn't working. Little tripod wasn't working. Just pulling it together, man. Don't care. We're firing off anyways. We're firing off with whatever we got. We're holding the world in temperance. Okay. If this is what we get, let's shoot at those bottles and cans. It's like target practice. Oh, Cat Baloo's back, guys. I still haven't watched Cat Baloo. I have to rent it or figure out how to bring a Blu-ray player and a monitor into the bathtub. But I love Cat Baloo. I feel like Kid Shalene right now, trying to fire off in those old ways of the golden days. But I just can't quite do it without a little nip. Just need a little bit to steady your hands, you know? Just a little bit. You know, just to have one drink. Just to calm my nerves a little bit. Gunfighters have nerves. They've got a lot of nerve in the gunfight. But when they're outside of the gunfight, their nerves are a little shot. Ten of Cups. They're great in the gunfight. They're great in the team, in the circle, in the family, in the relationship, in the unit. But there's some nerves wrapped around this. We fired that gun so many times. Kind of afraid all those little cups got a bunch of holes in them. And they're just going to rain down on us. And I think that's how we feel about these negative patterns that we're dragging along with us. Like an old drunk. And the most useful thing about Kid Shalene was his name. His name was what put fear into people's hearts. And maybe not the man so much anymore, you know? He was a gunfighter from the days of old, from the penny novels. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, reversed. She fell down. To you, she's sitting upright, though. I caught that at the bottom of the camera. And it's all about perspective. Whether this queen is down, out, or up. Nerves, Nine of Swords on the bottom. Just racked with anxiety is this Queen of Pentacles. No, you're not fallen. It's all about how you look at it. It's all about where you put yourself to use. You might not be able to fill this cup, able to fill this role, but having that self-awareness and that self-value of like, okay, maybe this isn't my strong suit. Maybe this cup isn't a cup that I'm great at filling. But this cup over here, though, I know how to fill that cup. And focusing on the cups that you can fill without shooting more holes into them, I think that is our goal, our secret. I like that. I like that Cat Baloo keeps coming up here. The Empress. And what? Okay. That was like straight up the way that these two separated out. Yeah, you didn't quite get it. I should change the angle a little bit. But it was literally like a pullback and release. So this is what the Empress has shot out. Sup, King of Swords. And the first thing that I see that the Empress fired off was an Ace of Wands. Death and the Five of Pentacles. The sparks that fly from this Empress's hand they're going to bring a new beginning. They're going to bring the end. And it's not going to be easy or fun to go through the hard part. Kid Shalene getting sober was not easy, but he knew he had to do it. He knew he wasn't at his full performing self, being just a lazy drunk. And when his passion, when his heart, when the thing that he cared about the most needed him, he knew which cup he could fill. Now, I might not be a young man. I might not be a strong man. I might not be a rich man. But I know who killed Kat's father. And I'm gonna get him. And that's what I can do for Kat. Maybe Kid Shalene isn't the guy who's sitting next to Kat. He might be in love with her. But the only thing that he can do with his love is give this offering. Because he's not the man who sits beside her. But he has love for her. And that's enough for him to put down the drink, dress up the way that he was supposed to, in his true suit of clothes. The clothes that actually, well, funny enough, they didn't fit him very great. He had one of those little corsets, the man corsets. That was great. Loved that. Beautiful scene. Amazing. Because he didn't quite fit into the outfit anymore. He didn't quite fit into the role of the hero. But he pulled himself together and worked himself into a state and position where he could fill that suit again, where he could be the hero, and he could do this one honorable thing to lift his queen, his Empress, up and put her in her seat. She's got a hole that got shot into her heart, right? I'm gonna fix it. That's how Kid Shalene does. All right, what falls out on that Ten of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, that I almost reversed there. The Three of Cups reversed. I told you, it felt like some of them were like pouring out, huh? Okay, Queen came with. Chariot on the bottom. I know. I don't know why you came, Queen. I don't even know why you came, Queen. Why did you come here? Why did you come to this party? I don't know. Cause is it? Oh, Carrie? Oh man, we're gonna carry this. This is like some medieval girls. I'm about to pour a bucket of blood on that queen and try to take her out. But I don't think they know. I don't think they know. Like this queen that they are putting down has been so down and so out for so long. Like, she kind of is the embodiment of that Kid Shalene at this point in time. She's been in such rough places already. Like, those kids didn't know what Carrie's home life was like on top of school. Of course, she had amazing psychic powers that would just destroy them all. And they pushed her past the edge. They pushed her past the edge. And now she's going to do what she's got to do to take control of the situation, to take control of her life, to get some people back. Glass Animals, Show Pony. Yeah, that one. I have a lot of songs coming into this, and like I said, everything, for all the best laid plans, everything was just going wrong. And I'm like, I'm done dealing with problems, and we're just gonna go. We're done dealing with problems, and we're just gonna go. I'm just kind of gonna go. Because that queen that people are dumping on, that are picking on, she's got something. She's got a spark. She's got an ignition. She's got a real firepower. And maybe she can't fill out all of the cups, but the ones she can fill, ooh, she will handle. Temperance. She will handle. She will hold. She will carry and she will balance. The resistance, the aggression, the things that, all of that bad stuff that that's coming down into this circumstance and situation, 6 Pentacles on the bottom, is like getting poured in and fueling this trajectory. It's giving it momentum. It's the very thing that causes this gun to go off. Sorry, bang bang. I'll never be perfectly YouTube politically correct. Sorry. For all of my temperance, sometimes some things still just kind of fire off. Sometimes some things just still kind of fire off. You know, you gotta shoot some stuff off once in a while. It's the Sagittarius moon. Now is the time to take your shot. A full moon, in fact. Honestly, something should have landed by now. 5 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. What's beneath? The World. Page of Swords and the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's all just providing reinforcements. Every move, every energetic blow that's coming in our direction right now is just reinforcing our ideas, our dreams, our ability to take flight, ability to fire off, and our ability to create actual foundation and growth. The turmoil is turning the soil. And what's going to grow out of it feels like a strong tree. I'm like trying to not hit the microphone that I don't have on. No microphone, right? I think it needs to be charged again. Something, somewhere. That Queen of Pentacles I left face down. I keep looking at her. 10 of Pentacles. In the reverse. Judgment at the bottom. Yeah, there's something more in there. Like, it feels like super destruction. I don't know why that 10 of Pentacles reverse gave me like a little tower moment inside, but it did. The 4 of Swords is reversed as well, and like, there's no time to hesitate. We have to act and react and interact with the circumstances and situations that are being presented to us. We need to deflect. We need to fight back. Not for the sake of fighting, and not with a fury or a rage or a hate, but with a righteous knowing and understanding of not only your own self in the situation and circumstance, 10 of Swords at the bottom, but everyone else's position in their situation and circumstance. So It's a bit of a Mexican standoff. That's the vibe. Everybody's like standing in the room, pointing a gun at a different person. A bang bang. This whole episode is gonna have problems. I'm sure of it. But I'm sorry. We're talking about old westerns, and it's all fantasy, and it's all in the mind, it's all imagination. So just calm down, folks. Just chill out, okay? It's fine. It's fine. Jesus. Watch for content. Apply the context to the situation, and everyone will be fine. Gee whiz, have a little accountability, folks. I'm ranting at YouTube, but I might be ranting at us too. So take it as it resonates. King of Pentacles. About time you showed up. You hear? Queen of Pentacles, I still left face down. She is still not showing her face right now. I'll have you know. I'll have you know that she has been through it. Where the fuck have you been, King of Pentacles? Smoking on your pipe? Taking it all in? Getting yourself centered? I sure hope so. I want to take you. Who are you? Oh, you're the Ten of Swords. You're the Ten of Swords. The Page of Cups and Two of Pentacles. Kind of poking out there. Okay. The King of Swords is turning his own cycle. He's moving through his own war and battle. That's what I'm saying. Like, observing everybody's position and where they're all coming from. Knowing and understanding. Giving grace for literally everybody. So that we don't actually, you know, magic telepathically. No, not telepathic. Telekinetically, you know, spurter our entire high school just because we had a bad day. It was a real bad day, to be fair. It's a really bad day, to be fair. Bad day for Carrie. Why do we have Cat Baloo and Carrie? C. Okay, moving on. No, everybody is turning through their own swords, and that is the thing to be observant of. That is the thing to be patient with. Is yourself and everybody else. Because we all got holes in our cups. We all drip and rain a little bit here and there. But it's a matter of knowing what everyone is capable of and what cups they can fill, what roles they can fill, and being honest about that. Being truthful with what you can offer. That might be. Are we running down the clock? I think we're fine. There's just like ropes that we're navigating. That was fun. Can I drop and pour out the sun again like that? I don't even know why I did that action to get that out of there, but it was like the watering can. And we just like pour out sunshine. Just pour sunshine everywhere you go, kids. That's the moral and that's the lesson, is to be in your warm sun. And when things get cold, when things get dark, when you feel the smog of hate in your space, you just gotta pour your sunshine out into the ground. That's where you pour. Those little holes in there, if they're in the proper position, you've taken your cup, your container, and now you have a watering can. And you can pour your sunshine. And that's the secret to the cycle, to get yourself and everybody else turned into their proper positions in our story arc. We all have roles to fill. We all have our parts, our characters, and we're all different things to different people. Some of these roles fit us just right. Some of them we have gotten ourselves out of shape for or into shape for. It could go either way. Some things might have gotten let go that needed to stay tightened up, and some things might have slimmed down that were needing to be dropped off. But all of these adjustments that we've been making along this journey have been fixing the system, your internal system. And that's where it starts, is working with your internal system, your reaction and response, and what you pour or fire off. And when and where, because there is an appropriate time and there is an appropriate place. And recognizing when we're hanging on to something that we don't need to be hanging on to, and recognizing when there is something of value that we do want to do something for or about. Finding those roles and acting in them and filling them out to the best of our abilities. That's all we want to do. Ain't nobody perfect. We all have our problems, and that's why we have to be observant and give grace and pour our sunshine instead of our hate. Don't just be blowing your cold, wintry air all over. It's springtime. Bring in the warmth, bring in the love, bring in the light and the healing, and let yourself forgive. Just calm down and let it all just drop into place. Everything falls into place when you are in your natural space. So honor your emotional self with all of the flaws, with all of the twists and all of the turns of your story arc. But keep twisting and bending and turning it until it looks like something beautiful. Something that you can be proud of. Something that you would be proud to wear. That feels good when you're sitting in it. I'll leave you with Emperor's New Clothes, Panic at the Disco, and have a fantastic full moon. We'll see you next time. Okay, side note, I never did pick up the sun for you, did I? That's because when you pour it, you have to let it be. You can't take it back. What you poured, you poured. Final lesson message. Bye, kids.